Hey y'all, this is All of Destiny, and in this video I will be sharing with you all how I did these two curly buns. Like, you need this hairstyle in your life, okay? This video is sponsored by BetterLength. I have worked with them so many times on my channel before. I think all the way back to 2013. These clip-ins definitely hold up. I have reviewed their curly clip-ins. They're like yaki clip-ins and their textured clip-ins, but for this hairstyle I chose to use the curly ones today. I've already done this side, and it's just going with the texture of my hair right now, especially with me being a year and 2 months post relaxer. I was trying to wear a curly puff like this, but I got like this much relaxed ends left, but we're gonna do a separate video on that. I shampooed and conditioned my hair like 3 or 4 days ago after I took down those braids that I was wearing. If y'all missed that video, I will link it in my description box down below. Just pop this rubber band. I was wearing 2 puffs, but it wasn't nearly as cute as this right here. Spraying it with a little bit of water. Depending on your hair texture, that'll determine if you're going to spray your hair or how you're going to kind of start it off. I guess it makes more sense for me to kind of comb this through first. Obviously, you would start off by parting your hair down the middle first. I wanted to get a feel for the hairstyle before just running up a bunch of camera space trying to figure it out. So start off by parting your hair down the middle, and now you will pick up with where I'm beginning. I paid attention to where this part of my hair really comes forward at, and I just decided that I wanted that part to be right here. So we're going to part it straight back first. It may not be super straight when you first do it, but we're going to take our time and get the part as straight and neat as possible. We do want this part to kind of go at an angle. Once you do that, we have to get this part to match that one. Part my hair across and get it to match up. Oops. Try not to pull into the other side. You don't want to ruin that. This is where our twists are going to be. Now I want to go back in and kind of angle off that front portion so it's not perfectly straight. See how this one kind of goes at an angle? Kind of in the temple area. Yeah, I think I kind of came back towards the end of that part. Came forward like this. I like to really section out that front part, so I apply some more edge control right there. Really separate that out. It's going to take all of the rest of the hair and just section it off. This doesn't have to be neat. This is just to keep our hair out of the way. Now we're going to begin making the little parts. This is what really gives the hairstyle that oomph, you know, so it's not just like 2 plain buns. It's like, oh, what's that in the front? I'm sort of parting at an angle, and I want that to match right up with the other one that we did so that they're not lopsided. Once we have the first one sectioned off, where my clip? I know I have my clip. Okay, I don't got my clips. I'll just put this on it. I'm taking my Shine and Jam conditioning gel. This is the extra hold one. I'm applying that to the front and back portion of the parting space, and then I'm smoothing that out with my edge brush. I got a new one. This one is by Kiss, and I'm just going to secure that really tightly. Not really tight, but snug enough to where that section lays flat. And I'm just going to secure that with a rubber band, sectioning out the next section, and I'm being sure to make sure that it lines up with the section I've already done as best as I can. Secure that again with a rubber band after smoothing it out with the gel. Now I'm just going to brush through that last section and do the same thing. Now that we have that done, we're going to rubber band again. Seems like a lot, kind of, but I mean, just kind of focus on what you're doing, and it's not difficult at all. I'll take the first piece, and I'm just going to kind of smooth that out. Make sure that the rubber band is sort of tight. That's the neatness that we want to be able to see the separation. Take this one, pull it kind of tight, and connect it to the second one. And as I'm doing this now, I'm being sure to pull the hair back. That way the rubber band doesn't end up in the middle or up front. It ends up in the back towards the second twist, which is what we want. After we connect those two, we're just going to repeat the same thing, connecting now the first and second one to the third one. So now we should have 1, 2, 3 sections in the front. I'm going to let my hair down in the back and spray it with some water. This will make my hair a little more easier to work with. I'm also going to apply some more of that same gel and just brush that in so that my hair lays nice and flat. I'm hoping to wear this hairstyle for about 4 days. I'll update you all later on in the week, letting you know how many days this hairstyle lasted me. And I'm being sure to also smooth the back very well. If we're going to do high buns, it needs to be sleek, okay? So I'm taking this little hair tie. Doesn't matter that it's green. Nobody's going to see that. The other side is actually red, so it doesn't matter. So this is what my hair would look like if I tried to do the bun just on my own with my hair. And I wanted it to be a little more curly and a little more like oomph. And you also can see the amount of relaxed hair that I have left. It's kind of breaking off, but like I said, separate video on that. Looking for my rubber band. Now I'm going to secure that, and we're going to take the BetterLength clip-ins. I'm going to use the curly ones. These are 16 inches, And yeah, I'm just going to open up one of the larger ones. This is the 4 clip-in. They also have the 2 clip ones. And I was just showing you all they have texture clip-ins as well. But for this, you just want to decide which clip-in would suit you best. I wanted the curly look, so I chose to use my curly clip-ins for this. I'm only opening the first clip. The rest of them are still closed. And I'm going to clamp that down right in front of where we have that small little bun. And then I'm just going to begin wrapping the entire clip as tight as I can, but not too tight. And I'm just going to wrap that around the little bun. Then I'm going to take that end piece and wrap that around the rest of the hair. To prevent using a hairpin or another hair tie, I'm just going to secure that by kind of tucking it tightly underneath the little wrap portion. Then I'm going to spray that, get it all in my face, spray it with some more water before we begin to make the bun. So I'm going to hold the hair straight out, and I'm going to first loosely kind of wrap that around, and then I'm smoothing down the top portions just in case that kind of sticks up. And by tucking the hair underneath, that'll help to hold it a little bit, but we want this to be secure and snug, like I said, because this is going to be kind of like a 4-day hairstyle. So I'm securing both sides with rubber bands just for some extra added security. Now it's time to lay and slay the edges because your hairstyle is not complete if your edges are not on fleek. I'm taking my new edge brush. This is just like the other one, but this one is just by Kiss. I don't think that matters, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and lay my edges to my liking, and you all can do the same as well. I like to do sort of these little swoopy motions. So yeah, I just feel like it really gives that extra oomph and playful look to the style, you know? Like, look at the buns before I lay my edges, and then the after is just like, oh my goodness. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do that same thing on the opposite side. So you can choose to leave the hairstyle like this, but to dress it up a little bit more, since this is sort of like a statement hairstyle, I'm going to take these gold clips. I purchased these from my local beauty supply store for $3.99, and I'm just going to use these to cover the rubber bands and also spice up and dress up this look even more. So the way the clips are, you just kind of open them and then you squeeze them together on top of the rubber band, and they're nice and secure. As far as tying up my hair at night, because I do want this style to last me a little minute, I don't want to keep doing my hair every day, I just take this large square scarf that I got from BetterLength as well. They sent this to me a while ago. Fold it in a triangle, place it on my forehead, and then I twist it around in the back, bring it back to the front, and I secure it in a bow. I mean, more or less. My hair is usually like this while I'm showering, taking a bath, when I'm sleeping, when I'm ready to go. Take it off. You may have to just touch up the edges a little bit. You can actually spray the buns if you want, but they do have like yaki clip-ins, textured clip-ins, and then they have curly clip-ins as well. Also, BetterLength was kind enough to provide me with a coupon code to give to you all. If y'all want to save some money on your clip-ins, that coupon code will be on the screen right here, or maybe over here. I'm trying to get back into the habit of doing like a hairstyle a week on my channel. After I took my braids down, I had kind of gotten comfortable. Take off your hair scarf and just go. So this is going to be my hairstyle for the next couple of days. This is really like a statement hairstyle, you know. I'm about to take pictures for Instagram and be like, hello. Again, special thank you to BetterLength for sponsoring this video. Oh, and also to my sister. Boom. We share camera equipment. She had already set it up, and I was like, shucks, I need to film my intro and outro. She's kind of putting her filming on pause so I can go ahead and get this little part. So shout out to her for that. Subscribe to my little sister. Her information will be down below. So, disclaimer before I forget, I kind of searched like curly buns and different things like that on YouTube, and I ran across this hairstyle. I did see this style on several other channels. Lex's Hair, I did watch her video first. Definitely want to get that disclaimer out there. I don't want to take credit for this hairstyle. I will talk to you all in my next video, and as always, I thank you all so much for watching. Bye. Storm something for next week. Delete all of that, Destiny. Get to it, come on.